Hello, hey up, hola. What else would you say in Britain?
Hola. Hello, la.
Hello, la, yeah. Hello, everybody.
What's happening?
So we've gone, well, we're bringing it home. We've got Great British Comfits this week.
Yeah, I mean, we know that we are opening our restaurant tomorrow, so we hope to see you all down here. But given the weather and the time of year, we're still going to do our dine-in menu because I think, you know, it's nice to hunker down.
Yeah.
And we have been inspired by British kind of classics, so winter warmers.
Yeah, from the top.
From the top. You always do the menus, Tom.
Okay. So this week we had, for the starters, some Bedfordshire clanger, which we'll talk about in a bit.
Yep.
Peppered smoked mackerel and cream cheese pate.
Yes.
We've got some vegan beet balls in parsnip velouté.
That sounds nice.
Velouté meaning velvet sauce or velvet soup. And then we've also got, for the meat eaters, an oxtail soup with homemade Stilton bread.
Which I'm very excited about because...
Me too.
Growing up, oxtail soup, it was like...
You can't beat it.
Well, it can be beaten, can't it? It had like those tiny little pieces of...
Well, out of a tin, yeah, but it's different when it's proper oxtail.
Oh, no, it is definitely, but we didn't get proper oxtail as a kid, did you?
That's true. Sides, we've got turnip, swede, carrot and parsnip bake, and some cauliflower cheese with mature cheddar. And then main courses, we've got our pot roast. So, chef has been kind enough to go through and pick through the shot, but we've got some rabbit and pheasant with mustard and cider, and that's coming served with bubble and squeak and a bit of red cabbage. Delicious. Well, I hope so. Oak smoked haddock fillet, rewind. Oak smoked haddock fillet with Mrs. Kirkham's Lancashire rarebit and some spinach.
Indeed.
Steak ale and mushroom stew with horseradish mash. Mm-hmm. And then we've got Romanesque tofu and cauliflower tikka masala with saffron pilau. Some people might look at that and go, how's that Great British Comfort? But a tikka masala is, and we thought we'd put a vegan spin on it, so that's the vegan dish. Desserts, we've got orange and sultana bread and butter pudding, pear and ginger crumble. Looking forward to that. Mm-hmm. Chocolate and cherry fudge torte, and then vanilla rice pudding with marmalade.
Delish.
Do you want to start off with some mackerel pate?
Yeah, I've not had this for a long time, but it does...
I haven't had it in ages. Let me try.
That reminds me of my childhood. I ate an awful lot of smoked mackerel.
It's a fish that we should all be eating a lot more of because, one, it's native, it's local, proper tasty, proper good for you.
Yeah, good for your brain.
Yep.
Keep brain cells going. I like that. Just save that for your lunch the next day as well. It's too much of it. Not too much of it, but you know what I mean? It's a lot of it.
That's delicious.
It is nice, isn't it?
Mm.
I always forget to eat mackerel. In fact, we need to start getting it in again for sale because we used to sell, didn't we? But that supply stopped supplying, so... Note to ourselves, get some mackerel in.
Beet. Vegan beet balls.
This looks interesting, doesn't it? I mean, it looks lovely. Going for it, big style. Ooh. That velouté is delicious. Bearing in mind we're eating this cold as well. It's delicious.
Mm. That's really tasty. I'm going back for a second spoonful.
I think I'm going to join you there. Mm.
So that's all the starters that we've got plated up for us.
Yep. Because we've declined to eat the whole menu. Do you want to start on the fish?
Yeah.
Finish on the curry, start on the fish.
So we've got smoked haddock topped with Mrs. Kirkham's tasty Lancashire rarebit.
Mmm. I love smoked fish. I love cheese.
This looks tasty. Whoop.
It's really nice, isn't it? I mean, but it totally, you know, the healthiness of the fish is counteracted by the gorgeous cheesy crust. Although new potatoes and
spinach
is probably the healthiest thing there. Mind you, the vegetarian curry might be the healthiest, but this is pretty good, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah? Happy with that? Right, on to the... This is the one I'm looking forward to. The pheasant and rabbit. Oh, lovely sweetness.
It doesn't help that we're eating it cold, but still, that's really tasty. Lovely mash.
Who knew that cold bubble and sweet could taste so nice?
I'd have that
Thing
for
of
breakfast.
the future, yeah. That's really good. So I would definitely eat this. Finally, the all-time British favourite, a curry.
I do love a curry. Karen makes a fabulous curry.
And I'm a big fan of cauliflower.
It's coming with me.
And then I think we have some classic puds.
Can you be tempted?
So it's worth trying it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rice pudding.
Soup spoon.
It's with marmalade, yeah?
Yeah.
It reminded me of school, always getting like semolina with a blob of jam or rice pudding with a blob of jam. Nice. School comfort food. And now we are known for our crumbles. And we're going off-piste with, what have we got? Pear and
Ginger?
ginger. So that is proper wintry, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, there's still some texture to the pear.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Mm. Smoke's going through the crumble as well.
And then finally, some chocolate tart, which looks like somebody's already started to eat.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't that you? Right, so chocolate and cherry fudge tart. Let's have a go. You start that end.
Okay.
I'm going to try this side. Oh, sticky.
And this is the vegan one.
Oh, I got a big cherry first off. Delicious. Cherry's one of my all-time favourite fruits. I think
It's
it
my
might
favourite.
be my favourite.
It is my favourite.
What's your second favourite?
After cherries, I quite like pineapple as well.
Mango's my next one.
Yeah.
But mango's a hit and miss, isn't it? It's like 50-50 whether you're going to get a boss one or not. You have to have another bite of that.
Well, I think we're about ready for tomorrow. I suppose we need to talk about opening the restaurant up for the third or fourth time this year. I'm lost. But everything should all be all spick and span. I've just gone through the menu with Chef for tomorrow. We'll be open from 9:30 for brekkie. Already got a few people booked in. Should be good.
Yeah. And is there anything different to note? No, not really.
Not really. I mean, to be honest, I think the only slight difference that we've got going into opening the restaurant this time round is the fact that people don't have to rush.
Oh yes, that's true.
So, although our last orders is going to be 10 o'clock, at least folk don't have to rush in terms of getting out by then. So that should definitely help out on a Friday and Saturday night. I mean, I can remember doing the 10 for 10 when I had birthday celebrations. That was quite interesting, trying to get, 40 odd people out after 10 courses before 10 o'clock.
It was good night though, wasn't it?
It was.
Wasn't the request to do it every month?
Yeah.
Or something. So we should think about doing that. I mean, at the minute we're just trying to get through Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, I think we've got enough on to keep us busy with, but I think next year is something that, we've got the space for it. We've got this wonderful restaurant. It makes total sense to celebrate it. So.
What I would say is that now it's really good that the restaurant's open now because people can come and have a drink through the day in between shopping. Because I think, people are constantly wanting coffees whilst they're shopping.
Yeah.
And I think having a little sit down and a think. People can even wait while we make hampers for them and things like that, can't we? And the good news is, because we open later on Friday and Saturday, that those people coming for the evening meal can tie a bit of shopping in as well.
Yeah.
And then the following week, the shop will be open till 7:30 as well, every night.
Every day.
Yeah, because we've got hampers to make. stock to put out, so we might as well if you guys are open. I can't wait, actually. It feels so weird. It feels like sort of...
Yeah, I mean, the Deadi's never looked as good as it does. I think we've had to obviously be conscious of the social distancing and how much stuff we can put on the floor, but we've now got the old restaurant. So it does look cool with all the gift ideas and stuff around there.
It does. Yannick has done an amazing job.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Dine at home. We've
Dine at
spoken
home.
about that. We talked about the restaurant opening.
And eventually, the next few days, our new website will open. So just bear with us because...
I didn't want to bring it up, but anyway.
I know. But the Christmas dinner, Remy Mess-Free Christmas, will be on it, including all sorts of things like Rudolph pie. You know, like when you can have sort of... it's like... Stop laughing. It's basically like a shepherd's pie, but with venison and all sorts of other things in it.
And it should have a little cherry tomato on top.
It does. So it's kind of decadent shepherd's pie. So that kind of dish and our chef centerpiece dishes and stuff like that are the stuff that you could have in your fridge or in your freezer for when you're entertaining for the 5 or 6 days when you've got your bubble staying over or not staying over or whatever, but you need food. So all of those will come on. So just bear with us, and the cheese and all that type of thing. I think people are panicking because they're hearing about sort of the big boys running out of slots and timings and everything. Well, don't worry, we haven't run out of slots.
No.
We haven't even set up our slots properly. So yeah, it'll all be good.
Slot aplenty.
Slots plenty, yeah.
Do we need to talk about anything else?
I don't think so.
Should we say ta-ta?
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta, goodbye,
Bye.
au revoir, bye-bye.